Welcome to Slop Time, because it doesn't matter how many times I actually try to use old tech in my videos and show it actually working, because the most popular videos that I make end up being the commentary reaction style videos anyways. So yeah, in this video we're going to talk about how modern tech equals, not plus, equals bad. Or I guess I should say, you know, with caps lock here, bad. And then old tech plus no subscription equals good. Now the only acceptable subscription here is if you subscribe to the channel, but yeah, old tech plus no subscription equals good. Isn't it that, like, just a simple, crazy concept? And then meanwhile, modern tech is just bad because, well, I mean, this is Windows XP on a Dell Optiplex 380, I believe. It doesn't even have a Core 2 Duo. It has like a Pentium from the time. This is like a machine from, was it 2010, 2009, like around that era. And, well, what do you know? This technology here still works. The reason why modern tech is still slop is because
you keep buying all this slop.
Now, I'm not saying that you specifically might be buying slop, but even just a subscription, I mean, think about it. It's basically an infinite money glitch for anything that has a subscription. So if you spend, like, you know, $10 here plus $5 here, not a percentage, $sign $5 there, I mean, you probably can't even find anything for a $5 subscription anyways, but the point is that if you spend all of this money and the companies are going to receive it, then basically infinite money glitch. And yeah, this is going to be a great example of my typing skills here, but the point is that what is the point, honestly? I really didn't have any sort of idea as to, like, you know, what to write down or talk about for this video, because basically, I guess we can say that we are cooked. I spend countless hours and hours and hours on videos, and the ones that take me, like, I don't know, half an hour at most, like, this is just me talking. These are the ones that always get more popular. So I guess you guys really do enjoy the commentary. Yeah, I mean, I love making videos about old tech because, you know, this old tech is awesome. That is, if I can type, of course. But yeah, I mean, I've made videos about my entire setups, about like these retro systems, whether it be Mac or PC or whatever, actually using old software. And if you look at my most popular videos, it's like most of them are like the reaction videos, and the more recent ones are talking about slop. Now, I don't know how it became to this point where literally slop is just the key word. If, like, oh, you want to talk about something popular? It's just, you know, tech equals slop. There you go. 1 million views overnight. Now, I don't want to stop making videos about old tech. Realistically, unless I have, like, you know, LGR or 8-bit guy levels of views and subscribers, it kind of just isn't possible. I mean, I know that a lot of you guys really do enjoy the videos, but whenever you spend hours and, you know, days, potentially even weeks, if I like delay a project or something, only for it to make very little in return as to what I've invested into it, then I guess I'm just gonna have to go back into the slop time here, because yeah, modern tech is only going to improve if no one buys the slop. And we have also reached a point where apart from the fact that we are cooked, this is actually, you know, being able to just type, to read. Old tech was a reminder of how good it used to be. So I'm using my Dell by Logitech wireless accessories from, I think it was 2001, 2002, like early 2000s, like really early for wireless technology, and using it with this desktop from, like, say, a decade newer compared to the keyboard and mouse, and, well, what do you know, it still works. I mean, I can even play pinball, which isn't even in Windows now, because nowadays you get just AI search results. Basically, I am safe with this retro tech, and here we can have a, oh wow, it completely mess that up. But here we can have some gameplay about peak Windows action here. And the best part is that you don't need, right now, you don't need an internet connection for this because the Dell itself is actually unplugged from internet completely. So down here we can see local area connection, a network cable is unplugged because, yeah, we don't have anything here. Now, I figured at least with this style of video, I could at least get some use out of the systems that I spent so much time trying to restore, fix up, reinstall Windows. I recorded this entire process of installing XP on this Dell Optiplex. So I figured why not actually use it, show that it's still, how do I keep messing up the bonus here? Like, actually use this and just have a usable Windows experience. Apparently that's just too much to ask for nowadays, and yeah, well, tough luck. You only get AI nowadays. It seems like every day there's always something new about how something is becoming more terrible. Even being surrounded by this old tech, it still is exhausting because, I mean, there's only so much you can do to avoid modern technology. Like, unfortunately, it is still kind of a part of everyday life. Like, you can still try to live like it's back in the day, but there's only so much you can do. Imagine paying for a subscription only to have nothing to show for it. And yeah, now you might say that you listen to music all the time, so it seems like it's worth it. But if you actually like look at the music you're listening, what's funny is that Steve Jobs actually said this with the iTunes store. A lot of people listen to the same track like thousands of times, and it adds up. And this was back in like 2003 or something. So back then, he did not like the subscription model because like it just didn't make sense economically for a consumer. But as I said earlier, it's an infinite money glitch. Okay, finally got the bonus there. Yeah, I mean, if you look at your Spotify or whatever, I'm sure there's a good variety of different tracks that you listen to. And of course the game is over. A lot of the times you might be listening to the same album over and over again, and in fact we can open up Paint here because yes, you can multitask on this. So let's say you have like some music you want to listen to, so you got music.mp3, and let's just make this okay. Just ignore this. As I was saying, you got music.mp3 and you got your music, right? Now in the past you could just buy it directly with like, I don't know, 99 cents from the iTunes store, and that's all it would cost. Like just a one-time purchase and you have your music. Nowadays you got your same music, it's still the same file. I mean, technically there's like higher resolution files, and wow, that is the worst arrow I have seen. Now, I will say that the mouse here is actually a ball mouse, so we are using wireless ball technology, which is probably why it's not the best. But anyways, the point is that nowadays with the streaming service, it's going to cost you, I don't even know how much it is, like $10.99 or something even more. So it costs you $10.99. I'm just using this as an example. Whatever it is nowadays, for the same track. Now, it does technically sound like it's a better deal because I cannot look at this. This is actually terrible. And of course I can't undo. So let's just delete this. There we go. So it's going to cost you $10.99 just as an example. Or you could have like just 99 cents for the one track. And of course there are other alternatives, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to talk about this directly. So you could buy one song for this much, or you could stream it for this much. Now, this does technically sound like it's a better deal because you get access to millions of songs, or like hundreds of thousands of songs, or whatever the advertisements say, but you have to pay for this every month. So it's $10.99 for however long you use it. This is only 99 cents for like a lifetime. That's it. You bought the song, you have it. Now, there is one advantage to streaming, and it's also a very useful thing for like YouTube especially, which is discovery. Now, the discovery aspect So discovery, or like, finding new songs. I guess you could argue that it is part of the deal, but you can do the same thing for free on YouTube, because pretty much if it's on a streaming service, chances are it's also going to be on YouTube. Not to mention YouTube also has its own like music streaming thing, and there is also a lot of stuff on YouTube specifically which doesn't have like any song on any other service, whether it be like some obscure remix or whatever. Now this is still like just crazy to see, because oh yeah, it's such a good deal. I get to stream all my songs, and well, even though my iPods might cost more to get them in the first place, or iPhones or whatever, just a local media player device, honestly, it actually becomes less if you average the cost between them all. And the other thing is that with your music.mp3, you're going to be paying the same thing over and over to listen to the same exact music. Now, I listen to a lot of different songs, whether it be on CD, iTunes, sometimes YouTube, especially if I'm trying to like find some new songs. I mean, with the CD itself, it might even actually cost less than this depending on where you find it, because you can get some good deals on compact discs and, actual physical media. The disadvantage is that, or I guess, technically a disadvantage is that you have to store the CD, but whenever you store a physical CD, and that is actually just a square, whenever you store a CD, you physically have it. You can put it onto your computer and then get rid of it if you don't want it for some reason. Like, generally, these are going to cost less if you're buying it used, of course, than like a streaming thing. It also depends on the song, track, whatever. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be exactly identical for every single thing, but generally, you can find some good deals on actually just buying it outright. You have it forever, and you can listen to it as much as you want. I have hi-fi systems from the 90s which still works just fine. In fact, if I wanted to, I could put music on this XP machine right now and it would play back just fine. Now, it may not do everything that a modern computer can do, but honestly, that's an advantage, because there's no AI anything. There's no whatever to slow down resources. It's a simple version of Windows that does the job, and it just works. It just works. I keep saying this all the time, and yet it is somehow just...
Oh no, let's just pay for the subscription and use it and listen to the same 5 songs.
Now, this may sound like just simple math, but the math ain't mathing. I mean, if you factor in how many people use the services, if only one person pays $100 a month, or not a month, $100 a year, and you have like 1,000, 10,000 people paying that much as well, like I said, this is an infinite money glitch. So basically, yeah, that's all I really had to say right now. If you enjoyed this video, and the fact that, 3D pinball for Windows still works in Windows XP, then consider leaving this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see even more MS-DOS, or not MS-DOS, but, like just the Paint recreations here with wireless ball technology, then consider subscribing, because clearly you guys really enjoy the commentary videos, and I guess I'm going to have to make more. So with that, this has been Slop Time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.